there, welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Ivy Hartman, and we have the distinct privilege of getting to sit down and chat with Janet Connors. She's the board president for St. Louis Crisis Nursery. And you've reiterate for us, there are several things that St. Louis Crisis Nursery does. First and foremost, help prevent child abuse and neglect through a 24-hour crisis line and services that they provide as well.
Exactly.
Okay. And that crisis line, we want to make sure that you guys are able to have that number and write it down. It is 768. Okay, thank you.
3201.
And then there's another number, it's 338-2200. You can also, if for some reason you don't write them down or you want to share St. Louis Crisis Nursery information with somebody else you may know and need, there's also their website, which is crisisnurserykids.org, which is online. And you know what? They're in the phone book. People use those things anymore, but they're
surprisingly
there. But in addition to providing those services, as I understand it, there are other needs of the family. St. Louis Crisis Nursery also provides for those.
There are. Diapers are so expensive, formula, things of that nature. So a parent may not need really a break as much as they just need extra help. They can certainly call either of those numbers if they are out of diapers, they have no way to get diapers, if they need formula, if they need whatever their needs are. They might need food, and they might be unable to get anything from the food pantry, and we've been able to pitch in a little bit there. So we just make sure that kids are cared for.
And I love that. There's all kinds of services. So things that you may not think about that you might need help with, definitely seek them out and see if that's something they can help with. But you're serving over 7,000 families and children in the St. Louis area with, what, 5 or 6 different locations. So you need a lot of help with funding as far as that goes. And so one of the ways you can get involved is through their celebrity waitress and server fundraiser coming up next week on August 16th. Is that right?
It's a mouthful. It's a mouthful. Celebrity waiters and waitresses. I think we're changing it to celebrity servers. So it's just simpler to say. But it's going to be on Thursday, August the 16th from 4 o'clock until 11 o'clock p.m. So no matter what your evening schedule is, there's something there for you. Whether you stop by and just join us for happy hour and then head out to your business dinner or your family dinner, or come by for the after party.
This is not the first year doing it. This is kind of a well-known event, and 22 years in the running, is that right?
Right. This is our 22nd year to do this, and it's become like one huge dinner party, all for a really good cause.
Which is really fun because you never know who you're going to see at dinner or what kind of celebrities might actually be there serving and mingling.
Exactly. We have surprise celebrities who like to pop in, but we have more than 100 media, sports, business, and political celebrities, people who are well known throughout our region, and they are there assisting the real servers. Fortunately, we don't have to really serve, you know, more than bread or water maybe. But these restaurants and their servers are so amazing. They're basically giving up their tips for St. Louis Crisis Nursery.
So the best way is you need to book a reservation at one of the participating restaurants there in the Plaza Frontenac area.
We have 4 restaurants who are participating. We have Cardwell's at the Plaza, we have Canyon Café, Brio, and Fleming's. And these reservations book up really fast, usually within about 2 to 3 weeks of us releasing that people can now make reservations. They're booked up. So the good news is, if people call and they cannot get a reservation, we have 2 opportunities for them just to walk in. There's going to be a happy hour at Brio from 4 to 6. There's no cover for that. There's no reservation needed. They can just come in to the bar area and the patio area, and hopefully it won't be as hot as it is right now. And then they can go back from 8 to 11. There'll be an after party. So even if you're having dinner at Cardwell's and you're finished at 7:30, but you're not ready to end the party, you can step over to Brio and enjoy that after party. Or go over to Fleming's and have an after dinner drink in their bar there.
And don't forget the tips. Those are the most important thing. That is how St. Louis Crisis Nursery is generating their funds from this fundraiser. So definitely come with a heavy hand and a full pocket to donate.
It may not seem like much, but last year we raised $90,000.
That's wonderful.
So that, of course, is our goal again for this year, is to beat our $90,000 goal from last year, or our $90,000 success, I should say, from last year. People give what they can afford. We've had everything from a $20 tip up to a $10,000 tip.
So awesome. awesome. All right,
it's fabulous.
Crisis Nursery Celebrity Servers event is Thursday, August 16th. From 4 to 11, you can get more information on their website at crisisnurserykids.org, or you want to call any of those restaurants that are participating individually and see if maybe there's a reservation left for you.
Call now.
That's right. And if not, just join them for happy hour over at Brio, or even for the post party at Brio. It's going on till 11 o'clock at night. Really great fundraiser. I know that a lot of people look forward to it each and every year, as you mentioned.
It's a lot of fun. Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us, Janet.
Thank you for having us.
It was
really appreciate it.
Yeah, really fun.
Thank you.
And that's the other thing. Speaking of fun, we want you to know that even if you do utilize St. Louis Crisis Nursery services, they try to make it a really fun and interesting place for the kids to be. Well, speaking of fun, we might have run out of fun for this little segment, but don't go anywhere. We're going to have more fun in the show coming up a little bit later. But in the meantime, you might want to check out STL TV on Facebook, Twitter. Even our programming is on YouTube. You can share that with all your friends. And we stream all of our programming live through our website on stltv.net. Like I said, you won't want to go anywhere. We're back with more right after this.